about that for a while, and when he got to that desert island, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Now here you are with Clark, sort of trying to show him what's what's going on, wake him up. You know, and I think it's good because you really play this with there's compassion there, but then there's also strength too, because you know that Jarrell's sort of screwing with him. I think especially when you show him the picture of I think it was at the season 3 cast party. Do you remember that? Yeah, from the season 3 cast party. It was great. And then when he you know, sort of says the thing about Jonathan, that's when you really kind of you know.
Look at that lighting.
Yeah, it's great.
Spectacular.
I've forgotten who shot this one. Was it Glenn?
Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's great about this scene is this show has so much pizzazz and so many effects to it, but scenes like this, they're so grounded and they're so real in a mother-son sort of way that it actually accentuates all the other stuff that's about to come. We talked to Matt Beck, who's the effects supervisor. We had talked about this flying for a long time before we actually decided to do it. It dawned on us that it's like every generation sees a new fly, and we were going to define how he flew for a whole generation of people, and it came out quite interesting all said and done.
Also, especially now, you know, I mean, even the last incarnation of Superman, which was Lois and Clark, was on, you know, ended in '95 or '96. And this was the first one sort of after The Matrix, when sort of, you know, CG had really stepped up a level. And you're right, we wanted, because, you know, the film was, you know, the way the flying was done in the film at the time was revolutionary. You know, it employed all sorts of new technology, you know, and took them like a year to do. But, you know, so we really wanted to kind of, you know, we knew we had sort of one shot to do this, and we wanted to do it right. So.
I thought it was so great. It was really powerful.
No, really. It really was.
There's a lot of, I mean, we had hours of discussions about this.
Yeah, it really did.
This whole first launch scene and seeing that in Clark time, and
we did that.
Right,
so
he just couldn't jump up and fly because everybody had seen that. So what does he do that's...
I love this scene when you beat on him like that. Annette, did they have you on a rig?
You know, it was really funny. We realized at the time that I should be suspended in a weird way that it looks like I'm falling.
Right.
And they hadn't thought about what they'd put me on. And the grips put this thing together like a light stand that I could lean back on and hold it there. This is amazing.
I know, it is amazing. I remember Beeman, they didn't want to shoot that. They're like, oh, we don't know if we can fit it into the schedule. We're like, we don't care. That's like the trailer line.
So great.
It was very exciting.
And this really is setting up the Lana story for this season, which is her, you know, she gets this mysterious tattoo while in Paris, and sort of what it brings up later, which is Isabel, and how that whole story ties into the bigger Crystal story. So this is the first step in that one.
Is Jason Teague a character from the comics?
No, he's not.
He's never in any.
Never in anything.
You totally made him up.
Yes. Yeah.
But the idea was we wanted Lana to be, this year, really involved with the mythology. She's always been on the outside, and this year wanted to link Lex, Lana, and Clark, and it sort of actually worked for us.
Yeah. No, it was good, and it gave her a role in the show more than, you know, also the Lana Clark relationship as it was, it sort of played itself out. So we knew by introducing Lois, you know, we also wanted Lana to have sort of a new, not that Lois and Clark are love interests, but at least it's a new, you know, female dynamic for Clark to play. We wanted Lana to have a new male dynamic to play, and somebody who's more, you know, more mature than Clark. So it's a more mature relationship for her. So, and they do really have a terrific chemistry.
Yeah, they're really good together.
It's so their chemistry so jump-started this story. It really was like a very successful pilot, where you can understand their relationship, who they are, how his effect on her, and also you had to wean the audience away from the fact that you know, she did love Clark, and you had to earn a new person in her life. You just can't say it.
Right. Right.
I think the fact that she also